Hey guys, this is George Perez, aka Team Broke TCG, aka Yugi Bros on this YouTube channel that I'm starting. This is the top 10 of the most expensive and rarest cards I own in my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. And in the number 10 spot, we have the G311 Uncut No Name pre-production of Dark Magician Girl. It's a very controversial card. Um, One main controversy is that the person who sold these cards sold some other cards that were, I guess, confirmed or believed to be fake. Um, to be honest, I got this for really cheap. It's so cool and honestly love it. And to be honest, if it were to be a fake, it'd make me sad. But it's so beautiful either way, no matter what. It's so cool. I'm not gonna say how much I bought it for, but it was so cool, so cool. I'll set that up there. And in my number 9 spot, I have Chimera, the Master of Beast. It is a sealed match winner from the Japanese Nationals. This one was actually given out in 2008. The current last one sold on eBay was $130. I got mine for $35 in a Dinker Bus. It's Asian English, sealed, and the reason they call these match winners is because you win the match if you were to attack this card. It says replica cannot be used in a duel, obviously. It's like Victory Dragon. So this card can't be used in a duel. It's just basically a reprint of the year before's World's Prize card. They used to give these out in the Japanese Nationals the following year as reprints, as supers. But unfortunately, they discontinued that. Very sad, because a lot of these cards in my collection are match winners because I love match winners. And then number 8 spot is Agiba, the Maleficent Shinsho. I probably butchered the shit out of that, but Asian English, sealed. This was given out in the 2010 Japanese Nationals. Last one on eBay was sold for $200 USD, sealed. And yeah, it's a pretty cool card. Another match winner. Does the same thing as Victory Dragon. If you reduce their life points to 0, you automatically win the match. Not the game, the match. There's no game 2, there's no game 3. You win. You win, you win, you win. So, and the number 7 spot, I have Testament of the Arcane Lords. And this one was given out in the 2007 Japanese Nationals, Asian English, sealed. It's a beautiful baby. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Really like match winners. What else can I say? Most of these are going to be match winners. And yeah, it's a pretty cool card. Last one sold on eBay was $265 USD. And it was coming from the UK to the States. Pretty cool card, pretty cool card. And the number 6 spot is going to be my Des PT1 Summer Cup Tour 2008. These were given out in Europe. They were basically the Pharaoh Tour is like the equivalent to the Shonen Jump Championship in the United States. Another 2 cards that were given out in this set is Shrink and Gold Sarcophagus, and I'm missing those unfortunately, but this is the coolest one because it's a trophy. Probably the easiest one of them to find. The hardest one to find is probably Shrink. Shrink is probably the hardest one to find. But yeah, this is the number 6 spot. Actually, there's no listings for this card on eBay currently that have been sold. But there is one listing up right now if you'd like to go get your hands on it for $700 USD. And the number 5th spot is a PSA 10 Twin Kings Founder of the Empire. This is the only match winner that I have that is not sealed and that is not Asian English. It is the only match winner that is not Asian English. This one was actually given to me by a friend, and yeah, I really want to get this copy sealed in the future, but for now this will do. This one was given out in the 2015 Japanese Nationals. There is no listings of it on eBay. None. So if you see this baby, it's a pretty rare puppy to well, rare puppies to run across. So pick it up if you can. It's a pretty cool card. In my number 4 spot, I have Grandopolis, the Eternal Golden City. And this one is probably my favorite match winner. My number 1 spot is the most expensive, but this is my most absolute favorite match winner. And the reason for that is because it was my first match winner that I've ever owned, and it's a bitch to find. No, but the real reason is this one has the city of Vegas on its back. It's got Vegas on its turtle shell, and that is like the coolest thing ever because I'm a big gambler. I love the city of Vegas. I plan on going every year as a yearly routine with a couple buddies of mine, but that's the reason why I love this. Is it just represents my bad side of gambling, and yeah, I just love this thing. It's so hard to find. I can tell you right now where to get maybe like 3 Definities Super, but I can't tell you where you can find a Grandopolis. Like, it's one of the hardest to get right now at the current moment. And it was also given out in the 2014 Japanese Nationals. There's rumored to only be 75 copies of Grandopolis. But yes, I have been offered $600. I said no, but there's no listings of it on eBay anywhere. It's very hard, as I said before. In the number 3 spot is my Ultra Blood Memphis YCS, and these were given out in 2011. There's rumored to only be 16 copies of this card. Ultra Rare Blood Memphis. This was, I believe, my 3rd Ultra I've owned in my life. My first Ultra that I've ever gotten was Kaiser, which is last year's prize card that was given out. But yeah, you gotta love Blood Memphis. Burn cards all day. And my number 2 spot is Ultra Rare Ascension Sky Dragon. There's rumored to only be 15 copies of this. This was the prize card given out in 2014. I don't know why I keep showing the back. There's nothing there. It's in a sleeve. But yeah, Ultra Rare. It's given out in the YCSs. Just admire that card. This is the first prize card I've ever seen, like ever, when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh. When I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I had a buddy of mine actually make this against me, and he was playing Shadal's, and he made this card, and I was like, what is that? And he was like trying to show off, and I was just like, I have no idea what that is, and he told me it's a prize card, and I was like, what? And yeah, love it. It's a pretty cool card, cool effect, all that good stuff. So here comes my number 1 spot, and I assume most people that do know me would know what the number 1 spot would be, and that is Sealed Stardust Affinity. So Stardust Affinity is one of the, for real, hardest ones to get. It's so limited in numbers. There's only 50 copies rumored to be in circulation. And the only reason because of that is because in 2011 there was a tsunami that hit Japan, and it affected the attendance numbers. So not that many people could attend this Japanese Nationals. So there's rumored to only be 50 copies of this. And the ones that I know of and seen are not sealed. Mine's sealed, Asian English. This is the most expensive card in my collection. I have seen a unsealed one sell for $2.4. And 2.4 I mean by $2,400. And it was unsealed. Mine's sealed. So put some numbers in your head, whatever you come up with. But I would never sell this card. Ever. This is gonna be buried with me. I'm never getting rid of this card. But yeah, that is my top 10 of my most expensive and most rarest cards that I own in my collection. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you guys would love to see or like to see a video on my giant cards, I would definitely do that. For the people that follow me on Instagram, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, Team Broke TCG, I have a lot of giant cards. Well, I won't say a lot because there's stores that overpass me, like Super Special Awesome Games and stuff like that. They have an insane amount of giant cards. But I would like to say that I have a decent private collection that I would like to show off to you guys. And if you guys are interested in that, comment down below if you'd like to see that. Thanks again.